Hello, welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. Let's get started. It's Sunday today. I got through the night. Saturday night was the Danish Grand Prix, Danish Grand Prix music. Grand Prix music like Eurovision. This Eurovision music contest was last night. Let's read about this Ukrainian T-84 and some main battle tank, but they only have 6 of that. So I did read about the main battle tank yesterday. Now I like to read about all these 20 main battle tanks, or more than 15. Then I have to read about the Leopard 1 and 2 tanks again. And when I'm reading this, we'll go back and read some more of this, or can read something else. We need to read more about. Yes, I have my cell phone there because I have some cola. Cannot have it. My cell phone close to liquid waters. So I made 20 videos yesterday and this night about why not go to town and drink beers when I have a little money. I don't do that because I have a big debt. I'm paying like $1,000 to my debts every month and have stopped smoking cigarettes. 6 years ago I was stopping smoking cigarettes 6 years ago. So I hope I never going to smoke cigarettes. That's my old cigarettes. That's my last packet of cigarettes I did buy 6 years ago. I have cigarettes. That's my all my spare lighters. When I was drunk, I always forgot my lighters. So I hope I will never smoke cigarettes again. So I have to take a long break to drink a lot of beer, because I was always smoking cigarettes when I was drinking beers. Yes, I have a Danish video. I need to put it in public. I was making a video about my debts. Good. Let's continue. But this will take many months to read all this. But I have to sit alone in my apartment many years, and next winter and the next many years. So I'll just continue to do this in the future. And I need to read about Japan. But let's just continue like 2 weeks more. Let's continue a few more weeks. Yes, I need a minute to go to my bed and do myself ready. I read all this because I like to read about it myself because of this war in Ukraine. So this main battle tank is in combat in Ukraine, but the Ukrainian army only have six and Russia is a superpower, so only six tanks to a superpower. That's not enough.
T-84. T-84 Strong Europe Tank Challenge 2018. 4205436570 cropped.jpg. T-84U in 2018 type main battle tank place of origin Ukraine's of ice history in service 1999 present used by armed forces of Ukraine US Russo-Ukrainian war in Donbas 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine Production history designer designed 1975-1994 manufacturer Milishev factory produced 1994 present specifications T-81 mass 46 tons length 7.086 m 23 feet 3 in width 3.775 m 12 feet 5 in height 2.215 m 7 feet 3 in Crew 3 elevation plus 13 degree, dash 6 degree armor steel, composite, era. The T-84 is a Ukrainian main battle tank, MBT, based on the Soviet T-80 MBT introduced in 1976 specifically the diesel engine version, T-80 UT. The T-84 was first built in 1994 and entered service in the Ukrainian Armed Forces in 1999. Its high-performance air-opposed piston engine makes it a fast tank, comparable to other modern MBTs with a power-to-weight ratio of about 26 horsepower per ton, 19 kilowatt forward/T. The T-84 plot is an advanced version incorporating an armored ammunition compartment in a new turret bustle. 10 of these entered Ukrainian service in 2001. The T-84-120 Yatagan is a prototype model intended for export, mounting a 120 mm gun able to fire standard NATO ammunition and guided missiles. Development history. After the adoption of the T-80 tank, the Soviets began improving its design. The disadvantages of the gas turbine engine were readily apparent, and so several design projects were initiated to adopt a diesel alternative. Development of the T-80 UT. Leningrad Kirov plant, LKZ, began work in 1975 with a diesel 2V16 1500 HP engine on a T-80B chassis. This was designated the UB. 219 road work was not completed until 1983. The Design Bureau at Omsk Transport Engineering Design Bureau developed a test, called the UB 644. Powered by the V46-6 of the T-72. Further work on these was not continued, as the main focus at the time was on the gas turbine engine favored by Defense Minister Dmitry Ustinov. 3. In 1975, Kharkiv Morozov Machine Building Design Bureau, KMDB, began work on the object, OB 278 T-80 powered by a 6TD 1000 HP diesel engine developed for the improved T-64 and T-74. This quickly became outclassed by the UB 476, and so lost favor. The UB 478M was a more sophisticated model to the UB 478. Improvements included the Sistema main armament 125mm smoothbore KBA-3 cannon, 43 RDS, 120mm smoothbore gun, 40 RDS, secondary armament 7.62mm KT 7.62 coaxial machine gun 12.7mm KT 12.7 anti-aircraft machine gun engine EPMP 6TD2 6-cylinder diesel 16.3 liter 1,200 HP, 890 kilowatts. Power forward/weight 26 HP forward/ton suspension torsion bars, hydraulic dampers ground clearance 0.515 m, 1 foot 8.3 in, fuel capacity 1,300 L, 290 imp gal, 340 US gal, operational range 540 km, 340 mi, maximum speed 65 km forward/h, 40 miles per hour, 70 kilometers per hour, 43 miles per hour. T-84 or plot MBM or plot, Kyiv 2018, 04.jpg. T-84 Oplot M Main Battle Tank Kyiv, Ukraine. 2018 Place of Origin Ukraine Service History in service 2009 Present used by Ukraine Thailand Specifications Mass 51 tons, 2, length 7.075 m, 23 feet 3 in, 2. Fire control system, shatter active protection system and a 1500 HP diesel engine. This too was abandoned as it was considered too costly. 3. After the death of Ustinov in 1984, the strength of the Design Bureau of the LKZ began to weaken and the Ministry of Defense started to think seriously about equipping the T-80 tanks with diesel engines. 3. In September 1985, the government approved the development start of a diesel-powered T-80U. 5 prototypes of the UB 478B with the 6TD engine were reproduced by year's end. Prototypes of a less sophisticated model, called UB 478O, were built for comparison. The government approved production of UB 478B in 1986. The Soviet Army noted problems with the tank, and full-scale production was delayed to make changes. The Soviet Army also posed a plan to name the tank the T-84, as KMD had originally envisioned, because it would draw attention to the fact that the Soviets were operating 4 tanks, T-64, T-72, T-80 and T-84, with more or less similar characteristics. The Central Committee settled debate, siding with the Army. It was subsequently adopted into service as the T-80U. 4. The T-80U was first deployed to the 4th Guards Tank Division and the 2nd Guards Motor Rifle Division. It was first publicly shown at the 1990 Moscow Victory Day Parade, then later in the 1991 Soviet coup d'etat attempt. 4. Development of the T-84. KMDB developed a welded turret to replace cast turrets, which were no longer made in Ukraine after the breakup of the Soviet Union. A T-80U with this turret, UB 478BK, was completed in 1995. Ukraine delivered 175 UB 478B to Pakistan by 1999. The UB 478D with a net fire control system and pure and night sight was trialed. Pilots of the UB 478Do and UB 478Do-2 were also produced. One prototype appeared at International Defense Exhibition, IDEX, in 1995 as the T-84 Super Tank. An UB .478DM appeared at IDEX 1999 as the T-84M. The UB 478Do-4 gave rise to the T-84 Oplot, which was marketed to Turkey. The 125mm caliber gun was replaced with a 120mm one able to fire NATO ammunition, and designated the T-84-120. This was marketed to Turkey as the Yatagan, and was trialed there in 2005. The Ukrainian government eventually made good on its promise to buy the T-84 for the Ukrainian army. 10 T-84MS were delivered from 2001 to 2003. Ukraine was forced to sell off 4 of these two. Width 3.400 m, 11 feet 2 in, 2, height 2.800 m, 9 foot 2 in, 2, armor modular composite era, APC, 2, main armament 125 smoothbore KBA-3 cannon with 46 rounds, 2, engine KMDB 6TD2E opposite piston 6-cylinder, 12 pistons, diesel, 1,200 HP, or KMDB 6TD3 opposite piston 6-cylinder diesel, 1,500 HP, 2. Power /weight 24.7 HP /T, 6TD2E, 30 HP /T, 6TD3, 2. Transmission automatic suspension torsion bar ground clearance 0.50 m, 1 feet 8 in. 2. Fuel capacity 1,140 liters, 250 imp gal, 300 US gal. 2. Operational range 500 km, 310 mi. 2. Maximum speed road 70 km /h, 43 miles per hour, off-road. The United States when it struggled to finance the tanks. 5. Development of the T-84-120. The T-84-120 Yatagan was developed in 2000 in Kharkiv to NATO standards for the Turkish tender for a new MBT.6. Tank featured a 120mm smoothbore gun that was capable of firing AT-11 Sniper ATGMs, a reloading mechanism and blowout panels. 6. The Yatagan was also equipped with communications equipment from the French Thomson Company, an FN Hurst or machine gun, automatic transmission, a 6TD2 diesel engine with 1,200 HP and FCS taken from Oplot. 7. In total, 3 120mm guns of different designs were tested on the tank. 8. The T-84-120 Yatagan also participated in the Kyiv Parade. 9. The current condition of the tank is unknown. 7. Design. The T-84's outstanding feature is a 26 HP /T power-to-weight ratio. It is also designed to perform well in hot climates, and includes an air-conditioned crew compartment. Operating temperature range is claimed to be 40 to 55 degrees Celsius. The BM Oplot is a further development of the prior T-84 Oplot. The tank has a conventional layout with the driver's compartment at the front, fighting compartment in the middle and engine at the rear, accommodating a crew of 3. The driver sitting in the center is provided with a single-piece hatch cover that opens to the right. The commander on the right and the gunner on the left have single-piece hatches. The tank has a length of 9.7 m, including the forward-facing gun, a width of 3.4 m without removable side skirts, and a height of 2.8 m. The combat weight of the tank is 51 tons. 2. Armament. The Oplot is armed with a smoothbore 125mm KBA-3 cannon, AKT 7.62, PKT, coaxial machine gun and a KT-12.7 anti-aircraft machine gun. The main gun is fed by a loading system equipped with conveyor, automatic loader, and control system. The ammunition includes high explosive fragmentation, HE-frag, armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot, APFSTs, kinetic energy penetrator, and high-explosive anti-tank, heat. The main gun can also fire a laser-guided missile against armor ground vehicles and hovering helicopters within the range of 5,000 m. The missile can be fired on the move against traveling 45 km /h, 28 miles per hour. 2. Targets. A tandem charge warhead fitted on the missile can defeat targets equipped with explosive reactive armor, ERA, and advanced spaced armor. The Oplot has 46 rounds of ammunition for the main gun, of which 28 rounds are placed in the automatic loader. Other ammunition types carried are 1,250 rounds for KT-7.62 machine gun, 450 rounds for KT-12.7 machine gun and 450 rounds for AKS assault rifle. 2. Fire control. The vehicle has 3 forward-facing periscopes in front of the driver's cupola. The center periscope can be replaced with a night driving device. The fire control system includes a gunner's day sight, PNK6 commander's panoramic sighting system, PTT2 thermal imaging sight, anti-aircraft sight and anti-aircraft machine gun control system. Detection range of targets for thermal sighting system is up to 8 km. The tank is also equipped with LIOV ballistic computer, armament stabilizer and other systems. The advanced fire control system enables the gunner or commander to lay and fire the main armament on the move. The stationary and moving targets can be hit with a high first round hit probability. 2. Protection. The protection system includes multi-layer passive armor, duplicate